Hey guys, welcome to the first edition of HeavyTek. I went and migrated the channel from Tech because I thought HeavyTek, one, sounded cooler, two, wasn't my name, and three, maybe it'd be a little bit easier for you guys to find the channel and find the content so I can get it out to you guys and you can share it, take and do what you want with it, all sorts of things. So today I'm doing my very first review on Corsair's Carbide 275R, their new mid-tower chassis. It did debut sometime last month. I forgot, when it actually came out, but I actually got it on pre-order. As you can see, I ordered the white tempered glass edition. So I really like tempered glass. I like the cleanness of it, the build quality. Not a real big fan of acrylic, but if you want to save yourself a few pennies, the acrylic version is out there for you guys to go ahead and purchase. This one is the $79 version, since it is the Technoglass, the tempered glass. Technoglass is a glass company in the Southwest. So if anybody needs, any chips filled or windshields replaced, Technoglass is a good company. Back to the cases. If you wanted the regular acrylic version, it is $69.99. So it's like $70 and $80 respectively for these cases, which isn't bad. To me, I don't think the prices are all that unreasonable. Of course, there are cheaper cases out there, but for what you get out of this case, you get a little bit of RGB, you can get some tempered glass, you get a lot of radiator support, you get almost every motherboard support. So you get micro ATX, mini ITX, and regular ATX support here in this case. So you can build almost what you want out of it. Everything except, eATX and server motherboards. But, looking at the size of this case, you're probably not going to do those types of things anyways. So, we're going to go ahead and run down some specs and features. Let's see, the Corsair Carbide 275R is what you guys are seeing here. It is an ATX mid-tower. I do have the white version. Now it does come in two colors. It comes in white and black, and like I said, tempered glass and acrylic. So you guys get a little bit of choice of color and customize. Yeah, you get a couple of customizable options. Two colors, but it's better than just having one solid color, and to give you guys a little bit to work with. It does have two internal 3.5-inch drive bays. Also, two internal 2.5-inch drive bays. It does not support any 5.25-inch bays. So, if you guys are looking for any large like optical drives or anything like that, it's not going to fit in this case. But so far as regular SSDs and HDDs, you have no problem being able to put those in here. In the front of the case, you did get three 120mm or two 140mm fans. On the top of the case, you get two 120mm or two 140mm. It is included with one 120mm in the rear and 20mm in the front. So you get two fans with the case, which is a lot better than not getting any fans at all. I do recommend going ahead and, if you can, purchase any of Corsair's LL RGB fans. It would be a great addition to this case. They are in my the rig behind me, not the one off to the left, but the one right next to it. That's my gaming PC, and that one has like six Corsair RGB fans in it. I like those a little bit better than NZXT. I like fuller light. So if you want to definitely add some pizzazz to your Carbide build here, definitely picking up some Corsair fans would be the way to go. For the longest time, I always thought Corsair made RAM. Apparently they make a whole lot of other things. As you guys can see, they make cases, they make RAM, they make fans, they also make power supplies. So they're one of the few companies that are out there that almost a one-stop shop. So the only thing that Corsair doesn't make as of yet are motherboards, and that'd be kind of cool to do like an entire manufacturer build, whether it be like NZXT, EVGA, or Corsair, or any of those guys down the line, where you pretty much can purchase all your PC needs from like one vendor and like really show some fanboy support. Not to say that I'm a real big fanboy of Corsair, but I have purchased a lot of their products. I do have two mice from them. I do have two of the K75. Is it K70 or? I do have the rapid fire mechanical keyboard that has the Cherry MX switches, the rapid fire switches, and then that's a pain in the ass to like type on. And then I do have a Corsair, the same keyboard but it's Cherry MX Brown switches. So it's a little more manageable when you're typing and writing papers or just trying to surf the internet, because that rapid fire keyboard is just, you know, it's too touchy to actually like type on. But it's really great to game on. The overall thoughts, the case is great. I didn't have too many qualms for it. I wish it was just a little bit longer. I do like the boxy look, but a little more rectangular shape I like, because that just gives you a little more options for radiators and all-in-one liquid cooling or water cooling. So in this case, you're probably not going to do a whole lot of water cooling, but it'll hold any AIO from Corsair for sure. So like all of their H60Is, H115, you know, anything that they make, this case will support it. So at least you have that option if you want any water cooling instead of air cooling. It will hold up to 370 millimeter for your graphics card. So any of those, you know, big boy long graphics cards, not the obscene ones, but most of the run-of-the-mill graphics cards, this case will hold, and it'll hold an air cooler, you know, if you're just doing air cooling and not water cooling, up to 120 millimeters. So, you know, you can get like probably something like a R1 cryo rig to fit in here, any of the Noctua fans, the Be Quiet coolers. Just make sure that you're probably gonna have to get some low profile RAM. So if you have any of the high profile, you know, something like Trident Z from G-Skill, or any of their high class RAM, or any of the RAM from Corsair that has the real high heat sinks on it, you wanna be careful, because that might interfere with the radiators on top if you're going to mount any radiators at the top of the case. So overall, if you got a little bit of cash, you wanted something nice but you don't want to spend too much money, definitely recommend the Corsair Carbide 275R. I was surprised of how compact and nicely shaped it is. The box was a lot bigger than what came out of it. Like I said, I'm probably going to use this case for my wife. She doesn't have a desktop, so this will probably be like a little, you know, Christmas present or something. I got some parts laying around that I can put it together and definitely put it to good use, throw some RGB in there and have her like it. So that build will be for another day. Just to let you guys know some things about the channel, that we will be streaming some game nights. So me and another YouTuber called Breaky Man, we actually do a lot of Overwatch, Left 4 Dead, and I'm going to be putting together a stream PC so we can go ahead and share that content with you guys. If you have any questions, I am pretty knowledgeable, maybe not as knowledgeable as a lot of the guys on YouTube, but I have been messing with electronics and putting stuff together for a very, very long time. So I've definitely learned some you know, shortcuts, or learn from my mistakes of what I think you guys should do. We're also going to do a how-to series and building a PC, just to share my take on, you know, how to pull a PC together, what should you do first, stuff you should avoid, you know, just the normal stuff that you would see on other channels. But, you know, I believe I can tell a little bit different, or maybe you guys think the same way I do when it comes to putting a PC together, and like to hear it from somebody else. So if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content from the channel. Remember now, it is HeavyTek, so it's HeavyTek. I couldn't get the TECH because somebody had that already. So I had to go with, you know, HeavyTek spelled a little bit different. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Everybody be safe.